Page 48, roller coaster. This is a good one to use as a warm-up. So I suggest you just learn this thing and memorize it and use it as a warm-up each day when you sit down to practice and you want to do certain things up front. This is a good one to do for that. Kind of gets the fingers warmed up. Gives me a chance to talk a little bit about technique because I don't do a lot of technique. There's nothing hard about the notes. It's in C position, both hands. You're only playing those notes, big deal. Right, in various patterns of various rhythms. So because it's simple like this, it gives us a chance to concentrate on other things, to work on other things. They're telling you to drop the wrist or drip from the wrist and droop loosely, into the key as you play the first note of each phrase. You see the phrases and you want a little silence between the phrases, so you're playing a phrase and then when you end a phrase you just lift up and then drop again very gently. It's not a big motion, but it gives you that little bit of silence between each one. This piece isn't a problem because you have rests. You get the silence automatically because of the rests. But a lot of pieces, there's no rest in between the phrases, so you're doing this very quickly, but it is there. And you always play with loose wrists. Very seldom would you play with a stiff wrist. That's kind of a specialized technique for certain things. Don't. It gives a harsh tone, so make sure your wrists are loose. I play with a weight distribution, controlled weight drop type techniques, what I was taught in college. And that is using the weight of the hand and the arm to push the key down. The fingers are moving, but only to which finger needs to be the lowest to push that key or keys down. I'm not using the finger muscle itself to push the key down. I'm dropping the weight of the hand and arm to push the key down. It's almost like I'm pulling the key down, okay? You can feel the difference if you put it on your arm and you pretend your arm is a keyboard and you're here. If you use strictly fingers, you can tell what that feels like. That's what the piano would feel like if it could feel, right? But if I do this and I just roll the weight from one finger to another, that's what the piano feels. And it's different. It's very different. The weight, you can play and play and play and not get tired. If you use the finger muscles, you're going to get tired. So when I play this in the left hand at the beginning, you can't tell it with the camera up above, and I'm too lazy to put a camera on the side. But I'm just rolling the weight from one finger to the other. I can exaggerate that so you can. Right? I can exaggerate so you get the idea, and that's really what we're doing. You can do it very slowly or very quickly. Now when you go quickly, it's still got to be controlled, because you just can't let the weight do it. It's got to be controlled, so don't do it faster than what you can play it controlled and even. That's the judge. In time, as you get better with piano and your technique improves, you will go faster and faster. But until then, don't get carried away. When you're playing just for fun and there's nobody around to listen and you're just having a ball, do what you want. No, I do. Sometimes I play. I know it sounds terrible. I'm not really listening. I'm just having fun. It's the physical part of playing the piano. Have a ball. But if there's somebody around to listen, then it's best not to put them through that kind of torture. So try and do it correctly if you can. So in this piece, we can play this together to give you an idea of the rhythm. All right, but other than that, I probably don't even need to play it with you, but I will. So we can play it together. They're introducing a half rest. You see that box there in the third measure? It's like a half note. Half note gives 2 counts in 4/4 time, so the half rest will get 2 counts, meaning you got to be silent for 2 counts. In the next line, you got a quarter rest and a half rest, so now you're going to be silent for 3 counts. Yay! All right. So left hand goes here. If you want to leave your right hand down for the first 2 lines, fine. If you want to put it up there and have it ready to go, that's fine. You're getting good enough, advanced enough, where you can probably leave the right hand down for now until right before you need it and then get it there. Make sure the right hand is in position before you need to play the note. All right. And then once the third line starts, right, then you can take the left hand and rest it on your lap. You don't need to keep it up if you don't want to. No pedal. So here we are after rhythms and notes, smooth phrases and all that junk. Here we go. 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4, and rest, rest. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4, and rest, rest.